Looking back to the Kevin Druitt's game, how important was the victory, scoring 4 goals, keeping a clean sheet in the context of the game that's coming up this Saturday?
Yeah, every game's important. It was important because we had no game at the weekend, and obviously everyone else is playing. So, yes, it was an excellent game. It was one where we could have had a few more goals as well. We obviously dominated the game. We moved it well. The tempo from the first kick was very important. What we always go on about, and I think you can see the focus in their play. First half, we were excellent.
There is a top 3 in the league. However, Bala have dropped points. They're now 9 behind the New Saints. Connah's Quay Nomads, though, are 3 behind. So it's a massive game for both sides this Saturday. If we win, we go 6 points clear. If Connah's Quay win, it's level pegging. There's a lot to play for. Is that likely, do you think, to affect how the game is approached by both sets of players?
Yeah, the players will know the importance of the game. It's first versus second, with what happened last year and the league finishing sooner than we'd have liked. With Connah's Quay winning the league, the players need no extra incentive to go and put on a show, put on a good performance, and hopefully get the win.
And due to the nature of the game and everything that is at stake, do you think it's true to say that it's a must-not-lose game more than a must-win one for both clubs?
Yeah, if you look at it like that, with the points being close and a very good start from you'd say probably the top 3 sides in the league. I think if you went there and played really well and nicked it, or if you did your job and come away without losing, then you'd be happy.
Scott, you are a manager that puts a lot of thought and time into tactics and general approach. It's Monday morning now, we're at Park Hall. You have a week of training ahead. Do you have your tactics prepared, or are you still working out the minor details?
Yeah, well, having watched Connah's Quay probably the last 3 or 4 games, just seeing how they set up. I think it was slightly different when they played ABBA the other night, so we'll have to have a look at the ABBA game, obviously in detail. But yeah, we've discussed how we're probably going to set up and line up, and the only thing is there's a couple of places up for grabs.
Well, I was going to ask you that. Likewise with the starting 11, is that all sorted or places up for grabs? You've just answered that one.
No, I think if you look at the way we played the other night, some players have done themselves some real good chances of sort of getting into that starting lineup because of how they played, and that sometimes happens like that, the way they approach that game. Players that haven't been involved in that game have also been sort of planned as well for the game because of the way they play and the way we're going to set up. So I think this season's been very good because everybody is playing for their position. No one knows really, are they going to start? There's a couple that will do, obviously, but more often than not in our starting lineup, players are on their toes this season because they look over their shoulder and see someone of very good quality that is chasing them and after their shirt as well.
We're only a couple of games away from the halfway stage of the season. It's been an impressive campaign so far for TNS. Won 12, drawn 2, lost none, scoring just over an average of 3 per game and conceding only once every 2 games. But how much will you be making of those statistics when you address the players ahead of the game? Or is it a case of the stats don't matter, let's focus totally and exclusively on Saturday?
Stats always come into it, league tables always come into it. They don't they never give you a false position because that's where you are, that's what you've done. 14 games in and an excellent start. We need to continue that. It's no good just thinking, we've done okay and the results will take care of themselves. They won't. They will take care of themselves if you apply yourselves in the first half of the season. Yes, we're coming up to nearly the first half of the season in a couple of games' time, like you've just said. So, no, we've we've been focused, we've been determined, we've been more ruthless in our play, both in and out of possession as well, and that's shown with the statistics of the goals scored and the clean sheets. I think that's 8, isn't it? 8 in 12, 8 clean sheets in 12 games, which is excellent. You know, yes, we've conceded goals probably where we shouldn't have, but we've also saved goals in the 8 games that we didn't concede in. So lots of positives to take, but a game like Connah's Quay, where you go away, difficult place to go, and it's one where whoever works harder, whoever makes less mistakes, and whoever applies themselves to the game plan that's put in place, will 9 times out of 10 win the game.
And from the Kevin Druids game to the Connah's Quay fixture, there's a gap of 10 days. Has that helped in terms of preparation and players being available from the little niggles that they often pick up during the week?
Yeah, it's helped. I think it's given us a weekend off to for the lads to put their feet up and do whatever they need to do, and obviously wouldn't say don't think about football, because it was 4 games on yesterday that I'm sure they'd have been watching. So yeah, it's good to be back today to start and to have a full week of training, where Monday sometimes is a bit of a recovery day. So Monday's going to be a good day today. Tuesday's going to be a tough day, and Thursday, Friday planning towards Saturday. So in that respect, it's been ideal for us.